For times immemorial, Bhutanese have depended on agriculture for food and survival. Despite the difficult geographical terrains, people across the country have practiced agriculture as their main occupation and continue to grow a variety of crops, fruits, and vegetables. The agriculture sector, which includes agriculture proper, livestock and forestry, commonly known as the Renewable Natural Resources (R&R) sector, is one of the primary industries in Bhutan and plays a vital role in the growth, balance, and stability of the country's economy. The R&R sector accounts for about 1/5 of the GDP and employs a little less than half of the labor force. A comprehensive look at Bhutan's agriculture reveals a somewhat surprising diversity, including the 9 important food crops of Bhutan, known as tuna gu, grown widely in various climatic conditions. What does it take to produce this agricultural diversity? Farmland, the soil that supports all the crops and livestock in our country. The early land use survey revealed that of the total land area of Bhutan, only 7.8% is available for cultivation. This small percentage of arable land is classified into Chujing and Kamjing, where food can be cultivated. But today, this is taking a dramatic turn. More and more agricultural lands are being lost to non-agricultural purposes. What is particularly worrying is the race between the uses of prime lands for food production and for other non-farm activities. If unchecked, the use of prime land for other purposes is likely to win. Tenzin Chofel, the Chief of Policy and Planning Division under the Ministry of Agriculture and Forests, explains how much arable land is lost.
If you look at our recent surveys being conducted by our office and the National Soil Service Center, the cultivable area has gone down drastically from 7.8 in 1994 to 2.9 in 2010.
What could be the reason for losing our arable lands to other activities? Perhaps finding an answer to this question might lead us to the crux of the problem. The Land Act is the only legal tool that guarantees the protection of land. Although the Land Act has existed for more than 30 years, various rules, complexities, and inconsistencies have failed to protect and conserve the fertile agricultural land. Dasho Sangye Khandu, the Secretary of the National Land Commission, explains how the Land Act protects the arable land.
Since the National Land Commission has been established, we've been trying to avoid as much productive agricultural land to be brought under other types of use. But nevertheless, the infrastructure development necessitates use of agricultural land to a large extent, especially in terms of the farmland construction, national highway construction, airport development, hydropower construction. Land Act to a large extent protects the paddy fields. There are stringent laws that governs the utilization of the paddy fields because it cannot be used for any other purpose.
A weekly newspaper, Bhutan Observer, reported that in the last 4 years, from 2007 to 2010, Bhutan has lost close to 700 acres of wetland to infrastructure development and land conversion. This does not include 323 acres of land lost to illegal conversions, land lost to natural disasters, and laid fallow. About 70% of the population own less than 5 acres of agriculture land per household, and that is being fragmented among families. The Minister for Agriculture and Forests, Lempo Dr. Pema Jamso, explains on land fragmentation.
Now the other issue connected to this is the issue of land fragmentation. Whatever little agricultural land that our rural households have is also getting fragmented into pieces that will no more be viable for cultivation and to support a rural family. Now, if you go by what is going on, we have people, family members living in urban areas, working in government jobs or in the private sector, but still owning land in rural areas, a part of their family's inheritance. Now the family members who are living in the rural areas and farming do not have control over this land. In the process, these lands which are belonging to these urban family members are remaining fallow, while on the other hand, the family members who are actually engaged in farming do not have enough land. So that is also another dilemma.
The small percentage of arable lands that surround our cities and towns are now going out of production. How is this happening? As the urban areas expand, more land acquisitions are being made to build urban infrastructures like residential and office buildings, roads, schools, parks, and other amenities. And this happens at the cost of our agricultural lands. The officiating chief urban planner of Thimphu Thomde, Sailesh Humagai, explains the urban land use.
So when we talk about urban scenario, urban environment, like cities and all, definitely the most important ingredient is land. So be it wetland, farming, industries, economic development, whatever it is, it starts from land.